Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, Alex. Here we go. It's going to be on Nuke's second map. Astralis rushing right into the A-bomb side. Up on top is the Dualies, and they get shut down after a kill. Device with the follow-up. So now it's a 3-on-3. No bomb plant yet, and Roland there to pick up the kill. That is really good, and actually that will make it a 1-on-3, and they shut it down. Pistol round being won, so already on par with Train.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that at all. Yes, indeed, they have tied their mark on Train. 1-0, a nice pistol round. Another showing of the Dualies. It gives 4 kills to the Dualies today.
Yeah, and what? They've been bought like 4 times.
3.
3. Okay, fine. Like,
just saying, it's building. It's getting there. It's like the AUG and the Krieg. When people realize how good they are and everyone starts playing and practicing with it, it's going to be a monstrosity that you'll never be able to return from.
Let's bet on it, Moses. Let's put money on it, and we'll see. You pick how long before people start picking it up. They won't.
By the end of the year.
Okay. We'll sort out the details later.
Yeah, let's sort the details out later. Either way, no armor picked up for the Astralis on T side. I think that's an interesting point at the end, talked about by Chad on the desk, is, you know, Fnatic with their defensive leanings, if it's going to be towards that upper bomb. So remember, one of the strengths of Astralis has been establishing success outside and being able to build an entire tactical half off of that success. And if you're not going to have any emphasis outside, if they're going to be able to take it, you know, every single time they go there, you're going to be in some trouble on this defense.
Well, that's going to remove that P250, I think, that Device had. And the rest, yeah, Dupree really wants it back. Not being allowed, I think that was, I mean, it wasn't even dangerous. But if there was going to be any danger, that probably was it. Glaive with the bomb behind that door. I don't really see a way they can make it back. Ooh.
That would have actually been a very cool play from Magisk. Unfortunately, Crims is about to shut things down. There is one more player in door. He knows it. Everyone knows it. Glaive is just waiting for the indication to open the door. He wants the close range shot. It's not to be.
Trying to make the burst fire work.
Yeah, why not? That's going to come back right after Dualies. We've seen a couple cool burst fire clips over the years.
I would believe that burst fire would make a comeback before the Dualies, Moses. Actually, the Dualies are at the very bottom of my list.
Of all the weapons in Counter-Strike.
Out of all of them.
That's your least...
Yes.
The lowest chance you'd buy Dualies.
Like the M249 even before the Dualies, all of them.
Even at that price point, okay.
Yeah.
Well then. Upper bomb site, utility out. Spam for the player trying to come inside from Mini. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Crim's down to 85, Magisk down to 91. And here we go. Here's towards that outside. We'll see if Astralis can get off on the right foot, establishing this control. It's only Twist outside. And he's going to back away and play it pretty passively, jumping right into the windows. So 2 players ramp, 2 players upper, and Twist outside, and there's a wall of smokes to block all of his information. Astralis can do so many things with this. They can cross over towards Secret, obviously. They can go in towards Warehouse. They can actually pop through it. They can go in towards Mini. This smoke has got to make a lot of different defenders on Fnatic relatively nervous.
Yeah, absolutely. Just ticking past the minute here, but especially over at Hell there.
No one has dropped to the lower bomb site quite yet, so they're kind of calling the bluff that Astralis won't be going towards Secret. And actually, that's a good call. Twist has the opening kill.
That's a very nice find. I was going to say, he was the one that I was actually worried about, because when you come back to check this yard, and there's suddenly 3 people that are in different angles, could have ended badly. It did eventually, but still, now there's almost no time left for the Astralis side.
It almost feels like it's got to be upper. Zipnik's just picked up the bomb outside of lobby. They've got to flank in here. Oh, Glaive, he's brought down so low. That would be a huge fight. He's got his teammate here. Dinked again. And no, they're going to go towards ramp. But here's where the boost is. Double kill for JW and Exist. Oh, excuse me, Zipnik's can't go anywhere for this. Another kill for JW. And that is crushing. That boost having such a late impact in the round.
Yeah, and at the angle which you would normally never design it for, right? It's actually designed for where Zip comes in, not the other 2 players. So that's actually really funny. And a great play there for JW with the triple on the FAMAS. Definitely not the best weapon to have that fight with, even if they were low on health. That can be a little bit tricky. So really well done on the Fnatic team. You like this.
I mean, they never expected it. Those 2 guys had their knife out.
Yeah.
Because of the time, obviously, they're trying to hustle and get to that lower bomb set in case there's a fight downstairs. It was just a fight way earlier than they expected from an angle they never would have considered. 3-0. Here we go.
Yeah, excitement slowly building. Oh, he had the Krieg, and he's already low, and the follow-up grenade. I actually will miss him, but a bit of an investment here for Aegis.
He saved that weapon.
Oh yeah, he saved it. You're right. Yeah, he actually got 100. It all makes sense. It all adds up. You're just right.
Sorry, that's your phone a friend. Only have 2 lifelines left for the rest of the day. 50-50 option is still available to you.
Ooh, not from Aegis though.
Oh God, what a return.
That is good.
Yeah, now the Krieg is in the hands of Device, who's got full armor and even using a smoke. There's still some danger in this round. And actually, Device, I mean, he's making him pay. 1 kill onto Crims as well, an immediate headshot. 3 players outside. The bomb is so far back. Someone's going to have to go for it. That'll be Glaive. But Device now has advanced position, and it's a 4-on-3.
This would be a very unfortunate round, I feel like, for the Swedes to give up, because they've kind of fought pretty hard to get Astralis into this backseat position, and if they just suddenly let them out again, well, that would not be very favorable at all. 35 seconds. Brolan up at Heaven, and they're going to make their way down. They have a Molotov, and there are no smokes left on the Fnatic team, so some little details to be looking at. 24 seconds, and
no one's downstairs.
yeah, they're not defending this at all.
They had the time to kind of get down there, at least get someone down in position, but they're just choosing to say, okay, if you come upper, we'll win, otherwise we're saving. So Fnatic going to give up this 4th round, choose to preserve the economy, twist with the AWP as $0. So kind of makes sense in that degree. But that was still a recoverable round, just Fnatic. And then I'm wondering, I'll have to keep my eyes on that for the rest, because remember earlier when Astralis was trying to go down towards ramp room, they had no one rotating lower either. It happened to be JW on that boost.
Yeah, that's
that round there was no one even considering downstairs. So we'll have to keep an eye if that's maybe Fnatic just not as well versed with rotations, whatever it might be, or if they literally just chose to save.
Well, I actually thought the logic would be, since they had 2 in ramp earlier, Fnatic, then maybe you even could say, well, as long as we're holding ramp and I guess hell, then it doesn't matter. Like if they actually make their way down secret, we can just rotate 2 people down. We can maybe catch 1 or 2 as they run into the bomb site to plant, and then we just do the retake. But yeah, I do agree that there does seem to be. I don't know if it is a problem, but we'll see if it is going to be a defensive.
It's way too early to say it's a problem.
Yeah.
But it's just an interesting thing to take note of that we've seen it 2 rounds now where Fnatic hasn't rotated a player in a position to defend the lower bomb site. 3-1, still in their favor though, and actually a very strong buy. That AWP's now got some utility behind it, some spam coming in through the hut, not a whole lot of damage dealt. In fact, none to the CT side.
Now taking up a little bit of a position. Up here on the silo, just Dupree, hoping to maybe see someone out there. It looks like they're going to set up a similar kind of a smoke situation. Again, looks like they're going to be throwing the smokes closer to Mini instead of closer to the red container. So that's just a stylistic difference, but it does make it much easier if they want to go for the garage. And if nothing else, it adds an element of doubt for Fnatic about whether or not they've gone down or are still out in the yard.
The last time they ran these smokes, and this is what we're talking about, setting things up outside, they took over warehouse. And they got aggressive towards window. This time, similar smokes, and they are going to drop down towards secret. And no one from Fnatic is aware yet. I think Krim's now just considering it, but the door's open, so it's a bit of a risk to rotate down the vent, but he's just now moving there, and they're getting ready to cross.
Look how far away Twist is. Krims goes for the fight, but Glaive will shut him down. And now at 35 seconds, Brolan hiding in the corner. He does have a smoke, could actually maybe buy a fair bit of time here if he's able to get the first kill and maybe just try and hide for a while. JW goes down, so now I'm not sure it's going to really matter that smoke or not. 20 seconds. Twist now starting to get over towards Hell as well, but Brolan is really feeling lonesome at the moment. Does get a great kill, 15 seconds. That's the bomb as well. Oh, he wants to throw that grenade, but he knows he can't, and he's going to be going down. Twist with a nice shot. Can he get one through the door? That bomb is still not planted. 5 seconds, and it will be going down. Dupree will get the final kill there, and Astralis will pick up the round, but I don't know. Seemed like there was a way that they could have won that round, actually.
They got, I mean, that did get dangerous, that position from Brolin. That second player coming in, Crims was just a little too late getting down vents, and I said he was occupied by the door being open. He was very cautious and very slow to rotate over, looking for a fight in that position. A good win for Glaive, but then from here, it's just patience from Astralis, and you can tell, I mean, tough for JW to know exactly how to rotate and how aggressive to be on that rotation, because Brolin has no information. He's just hearing footsteps and an indication that the lower bomb site is being attacked and is being overrun, but not sure where the entire team is. Exists now with the scout. He does get a tag, and he's trying to survive. Look, ducks down. No one falls just yet, but damage and pressure being applied by Astralis.
And this would be one of those rounds from Fnatic's point of view, if you could steal that back somehow, you know, get that CC in play, maybe the deal on JW or that scout, just somehow find some opening frags and turn it around. That would really crush, I think, the momentum that Astralis are at least trying to build. Wouldn't say have yet, because it's, you know, it's been a different beginning here to this map.
Good advantages, though. I think that Molotov didn't go as deep as they would have liked, but still those very same smokes outside. Nice shot from JW. That's in towards lobby. I think that was through the door. The door was open, and Xipnix goes down. Usually pretty solid smoke clears. Oh, and they spotted Brolin. Had their knife out. There was a chance for Brolin. Now they've got to pick up the pace. The whole game is given up. They can still turn around. They can still go up vents if needed. They need these kills, though. They've spotted the second deagle on JW, and there's two players just pinned down in the vents, but he's got one more. Holding on, 35 seconds left, and now Exists with the scout. He can make this work.
We are going to need some really good shots, though. 25 seconds.
They're going to go up vents. They're just going to grab the bomb and go up vents, you'd imagine.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Ooh, missed opportunity with the flick, and he's going to be going down. So another round for Astralis. They tied all up at 3-3. But again, Fnatic didn't really have much. Actually, they made that round really close. Not bad.
Yeah, that was much better than I expected it to be. Some craziness. And this is obviously a beautiful shot from JW. Xipnix just gets taken out immediately, but so many bodies. This fight took longer than they would have liked, and obviously a deagle dropping in towards vent, a third player dropping down into vents. But we're all tied up, and Astralis has to be happy about that. Fnatic timeout, and you can respect it's coming out early considering how trounced they got on train. If you missed that first map, you didn't really miss much. It was a 16-1 victory for Astralis. There were some cool clutches in there, but not exactly a priority on your VOD list.
No, maybe if you've ever seen like the early, like the, you know, the Revenant when he gets attacked by the bear early on.
I never saw that film.
Okay, well, it's kind of worth watching actually. It's not bad, especially visually. But anyway.
Did you want to? You can continue your point. I'm sure other people have seen.
Just a guy getting mauled by a bear in the beginning, especially.
Yeah, that was the comparison. Is the bear attack?
Yeah, did feel that way. Exist up on top of the hot as Glaive does get traded after that first one. Sip is kind of low on health, and let's see if they can manage to put another round on the board here. Fnatic again, they really do need this.
Readjusting to the lower bomb site, though. This is really cool from Astralis, and actually that Molotov going to force Brolin back. They could peek behind that. Twist is down low with the op, and he is the first line of defense in this bomb site.
Yeah, but surely going to get smoked off. They have two smokes. One of them already going down, I think, towards the door. And, oh, actually, that's a good... Oh, no, the bomb fell through the window. That has to be worst case scenario. Can they go and pick it up in time? 4 versus 3. Astralis, yeah, Mega's the one, took one for the team, went in there to pick it up, and now he's going to go for the bomb plant immediately. That's very unfortunate, isn't it?
Well, extremely, because it buys so much more time for the rotation to come in. Now they're completely surrounded. Dupree's got to have a stunning sequence here. His teammate not really able to help him. That's a deep fight in towards door. There is, oh, the spam! He gets it! He gets a bit fortunate! Tapping away, can't find Brolin, and now Device stuck in no man's land. He's got so many players to find and can't even get Crims.
Yeah, well, that was so strange, wasn't it? Good job on Fnatic, though, retaking that one. Twist, I think, only that one kill, but that could have been one that you could have easily missed, being scoped the way that it was. So still, it all matters in the end. 4-3. And the Swedes picking up another round.
You're right. There was a smoke and there was a Molotov they could have used. And yeah, because obviously the smoke being the safer option, you can just put it out in front, and that would have been a... That would have helped a whole lot. That kill, I mean, the unfortunate fact of the bomb going in towards the window ate like an additional 6 or 7 seconds off the clock as well. So Astralis kind of running some of these rounds down and being punished by it once or twice, but a cool idea overall. The Fake upper rush down to lower, and now Dupree's in vents.
Glaive, I think he took a lot of damage from a Molotov after the fact. Dupree was already down.
Twist is down here as well. I'm pretty sure Twist heard Dupree's drop.
Hopefully somebody did, because if you could make your way down there without being noticed, that's an issue.
Oh,
See, he's not looking for it right now. Dupree, a couple of steps, and he's going to have the kill. That's going to cause some trouble. Flashbang, JW peeking afterwards. That's a good idea, but Device will still take him down. And now Brolin, he knows, but it's not going to be good enough. Dupree winning this round more or less on his own.
I like the verticality of this offense so far from Astralis with this lower bomb site and the vents and everything. I mean, I think it's a very cool way to play Nuke as it is, and it's one of the reasons why I think Nuke is actually very interesting strategically, but certainly Fnatic getting peeled apart on this defense. Some of these rotations have not been as crisp as you'd like to see. And all Exist and Crims can do is save in a 2 versus 5. So all tied up once again, 4-4, but the money is going to be interesting for the Swedish team. What they can bring forward into the next round. Brolin at 100, JW at 700. Crims won't be able to drop. So they might have a decision on their hands early on in this half, or about halfway through this opening half.
He's making sure there are no hilarious ninja diffusers.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you know, Fnatic were to Zipnix and Astralis, that'd be something else. Yeah,
it really would. Well, we're tied up once again, 4-4. Nobody being allowed to run away with the game. This round for Dupree, obviously. There are a lot of issues now that Fnatic have to deal with. One of them is the fact that Astralis keep throwing that smoke wall outside, and that gives them so much map control. Now that they've proven that they can blow up the door, smoke it off, and have Dupree run down the vent, I feel like if Astralis start to abuse some of these to even fake some stuff out, or just sort of, you know, push Fnatic more in a particular direction, that could get really weird.
Well, look at it now. Look what they're doing. All that pressure being applied. Oh, look at them falling back. They think it's going to be an inner rush. The call came in, the communication was there, and all the outside defense backed away. Everyone has eyes on Mini. No one thought the danger would actually come outside. That is such a beautiful setup and execution from Astralis, and it's a clean victory. Oh my god, they completely fooled it. Even Sonic got a smile on his face. The outside defenders had back turned. The inner player looking towards Mini gets taken from door. No one from Fnatic had any idea what was going on.
No, they really got caught off guard, didn't they? And looking at the scoreboard as well, JW still playing a really good game.
Shout out JW.
Yeah, he really is a bit of a trooper here, isn't he? Dupree, though, at 9-4 on that T side. He's also having himself a pretty decent game early on, at least. Let's see what Fnatic could do. They need this round, or they're going to be out of money. Now JW out in the yard behind this box with, I mean, a little bit of backup out there, but not as much as you would maybe like.
We're going to get a quick stop of the game as a player did drop, so we're going to get that reset.
Well, that is good news. You don't want to, you know, nobody took any damage or anything, so that's not too bad at all. I would have thought you would have been one of those people who had seen the Revenant, Moses. I just assumed, just made that assumption.
Yeah, I was really interested in seeing it when it was like the trailers were coming out and stuff.
Yeah.
And then when it actually came out, I had no interest. I don't know what it was.
I recognize that feeling every once in a while. What's a good movie that you have seen lately? What's a movie you recommend?
Let's see. What have I seen recently? That's a really tough question to just throw at a guy like that.
It could be TV shows too. We could broaden it. Song you've listened to. Anything, Moses. Anything at all.
I feel like, I mean, the appropriate one to say at this time is Chernobyl, because it's, you know, it's what everyone's saying. It's the standard answer. It's new out. It's great though. It is a phenomenal series.
Yes.
Game of Thrones Season 7 was amazing. Best season they've ever had.
Oh well.
Won't give any spoilers away. Henry was walking by, and I know he particularly hates those Game of Thrones spoilers.
Yeah, I want to mention new Star Wars movies as well. Just put it all in there.
You could watch the end of what was the Star Wars one about Rogue One. You know, where Darth Vader just goes through the whole ship. That's a pretty cool scene. Just watch the end of that. It's all you really need in your life.
Okay, well, good.
Here we go again. A lot of utility being thrown. Back into the action, JW burning, but he's aggressive outside, and Glaive going behind him. There's a small gap in that smoke.
There was a bit of a gap. 4 on 5. As they are leaking into the ramp room. We'll see if they can make their way down into the B-bomb side as well. JW's on a massive flanking mission, but Brolin still has to hold this for another couple of seconds. Like, if you get a kill and then buy a little bit more time, then that flank is going to be everything they need.
Well, JW's paused in case they come back.
Yeah, I don't really mind that.
No, it's really, really smart play as someone who's flanking. You've at least boxed them in so you keep the information. If he's to push up and die to someone watching the flank, then all of a sudden they have the whole map open to him. So JW is just trying to keep passing along information that, you know, Hut is at least safe. Just keep your eyes everywhere. He's got Hut, he's got Squeaky Door. Brolin at the off angle though, and he does actually have one player downstairs with him as well.
Ooh. Instead of waiting, he goes for a little bit of a play. Now he's got the backup to pre, gonna pick up one, but Brolin's still having a very good defense down here. Buying a lot of time now with the grenade. That's a flick and a half, isn't it? Finally, they find a way to shut him down, but he did more than enough. Brilliant triple kill out of Brolin. And now Maze, well, I don't see a way out of this.
If he gets this kill, he can go up the ladder, but no, he's not quick enough. The op holding the angle.
You know, there's a flashbang you can... You know what Brolin was holding, Moses?
Yes. I just love that you have like a flashbang or a spam or a Molotov or a smoke. Like, you got it all.
If you're standing... There's that like sign on the wall that says B, right where Brolin was holding, like, you know, by the pillar or whatever it is. If you stand directly and stare into the wall and just look directly up and then you underhand throw it, then the flashbang, like, it doesn't go above the height of the wall. It literally lands on the ledge and makes no noise and just pops.
Well, all right.
So stupid.
That is sound pretty. You're like a Swiss Army knife of Counter-Strike nades.
Oh no!
Good lord, that is so aggressive.
But I think the first one was through the smoke, wasn't it?
It very well could have been. The second one just takes his face clean off.
So I mean, you lose one with no chance to reply, and the other one goes down for the smoke. That's a very bad way to get a round started for Fnatic.
What a cool change of pace, though. They didn't expect any of that whatsoever. Brolin just eliminated the hero of the previous round getting deleted. And it's already a save call for Fnatic. They've given up. They've backed away into CT spawn. So that is a resounding victory for the Astralis side. And money for Fnatic is still not great. They have a very low losing bonus of just one round. They're not going to get a whole lot of money. And they might actually want to... They could be able to buy after this. Twist might be able to drop a useful weapon over to a teammate. He's got full utility as well, so it doesn't matter which weapon it is.
Yeah, saving the guns, I mean, that is really something that's going to keep Fnatic somewhat competitive inside of this game. But that's 6 now rounds for Astralis on the T side. It is starting to look better and better. And do remember, they did pick this map. So Fnatic lost their own map pick 16-1. Not that we have to keep, but it was 16-1, Moses. And
16-1, you said?
16-1, and that was their map pick.
It's the second worst map of Astralis, if I recall.
I don't know why that's so. That actually just makes it funny.
It's that last one that really pushes it over the edge. Either way, I mean, regardless of whatever second worst map of Astralis, throw it out the window, that map's over with. Fnatic got demolished, and at least they've come back into Nuke, and they're keeping this competitive and keeping this close in the second map, which is quite nice. They're going to use their second time out here, talk things over. They still have a chance to stay in this one, and it's not like Nuke is not that ultra-dominant CT side anymore. The problem is you have to like know what you're doing on your T side to have an effective T side.
Yeah, that's a good point. I do agree with all of that, and obviously we know Astralis are going to be pretty good on CT side as well. But I don't think this isn't a disaster for Fnatic. The only thing what really scares me is the money. It worries me that they are all the time close to that reset.
If they get completely shattered, then it might become a very, very difficult game for them to win. If Astralis is able to get up to 10, I don't think Fnatic will have a chance. They've got to keep this close and competitive, at least going into the second half. Zipnik's already close to the door, and there's one player down low for Fnatic on defense. Rotating over to Secret, that's going to be Brolin.
He's been having some decent rounds, so sneaking in a kill from Secret, that would certainly be a way to get his team started in this one. Glaive solo clearing outside.
And he's being silent, and here's that smokes that they've used massive amounts of bodies on this attack, and look how much attention is being put outside. Meanwhile, Device has the opening kill on Crims.
Oh, that's not an easy kill for JW. He does get it, but immediately revenge. 2-on-3, they line up for a kill. Brolin gonna get 2 of them. And now, Twist. I think they might know where he is, or usually plays with that AWP. Gonna be the bomb picked up, and he still has a smoke. Twist might want to find a different weapon than this orb.
Yeah, he really should. He's got full utility as well, and he's swapped out to the AK-47, but he makes plenty of noise dropping down, so dupreeh knows exactly what's coming and what's possible. But Twist and Fnatic, they must have this round. This is their entire economy on the line.
Some part of me wanted dupreeh to stand inside of that smoke, even if it would have been crazy. Now, if Twist finds out where he is, that Molotov could really make dupreeh's life very, very tricky. Twist thinking about it, that smoke probably a little bit annoying. He has no idea if he's behind the pillar or not, and time is running out very swiftly. He's just going to check all of it with the AK-47. Now he's been spotted. The smoke from Twist. He needs the Molotov instead. The smoke, I mean, he can still shoot through that one. And now defuse happening on the other side. 1 more second. dupreeh's not going to be able to get it. And that was enough, apparently. Man, I would have said the Molotov, that was the 100% way to go, wasn't it?
It feels like it, but you can't be too upset. You've obscured his vision. You've given a chance. You throw the Molotov and he just runs into the flames and just takes the damage and maybe gets 1 tap. That would be even more awkward, but either way, all that matters is the victory at this point for Twist. Well played in the 1 versus 1.
You're all right.
The shame of it is he does lose that AWP that he's wanted over towards ramp room. He had to swap it out for the AK-47 to win this. But we're all tied up going into round 13, and we've seen this sequence of nades, and this time JW, I thought that would have done more damage, but it's not. Magic's looking on top. First kill goes the way of Fnatic, but the bomb site is under so much pressure. That's a stunning shot from dupreeh with 18 HP.
And look at that gatekeeping Device is doing. Oh, actually, Brolin's still got to win the fight. That's such an important kill. Really well played here from the young Swede, because that's a hard angle to guess at. dupreeh's still alive. That's the 3rd kill. 2nd one he gets with 18 HP. And now, what could they do? 2-on-3.
Oh, he's wrapping around, though. This is such a sick play. dupreeh's hit amazing headshots to keep him in this round. And now he has the god tier flank, the checkmate flank.
Oh, yeah, you could be absolutely right. This could knock them out. There's no way you're checking for this. Glaive actually gets the kill on the high ground there. And now it's Twist, 1 versus 2. And he is going to be so upset. He's making noise down here, so it's been called out. He is inside of a crossfire and doesn't even know it. Gonna pick up the 1 kill, and then he doesn't even look up. And why would he? A quad kill for dupreeh. 3 of them with just 18 health.
What a disgusting, a filthy round from dupreeh. Immediate headshots when he needed them most. Getting into the bomb site, finding the opening kill they needed to crack the site open, and this is just like, you don't hit a headshot there, you're dead. You don't hit a headshot here, you're dead. And the smart play to go for the flank, there's nothing Twist can do in that clutch.
Now, I don't want to be that guy, but he could have knifed him on the defuse. I'm just trying to point that out.
You're such a troll. If that had happened, I would have lost my mind. I was so happy Henry was casting that last night and I wasn't.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You had some words, Moses? You had some things that came to mind there?
I did. Glaive. Oh, they have no clue. How have they lost track of this? It's just the easiest kill.
No, but they're used to the smokes, aren't they? They're used to smokes before anyone gets there. And now they're just running. Astralis really are playing an unbelievably annoying first half here. You can sort of tell that they're just playing such a mind game. dupreeh with a little bit of a jump too. We need to stop that from happening more. It's been enough.
Well, Crims and JW are left to pick up the pieces. They've force bought into this, knowing their economy would not be pretty no matter what. Which means it'll be a similar situation in the last round. It'll be very, very scrappy investment. And Astralis picking up the pace in that fashion, very confident. Yes.
Do you have jump bound to mouse wheel?
Yes, I do.
Only mouse wheel?
No, I have it on spacebar as well.
Okay. Glad I'm not the only one with the double bind. Oh, nice find. That's good. Just coming out of the vent. It's still looking very dark, but no bomb plant. Oh, he gets 1 more. I'm liking where this is going. He could have got shot at the back, I think. But now he's down below, 25 seconds. And, oh, actually, he went the other way. Interesting. Now, coming down the ladder. Oh, God, the timing. This is like a thriller, isn't it?
That's so unfair to JW.
Maybe. We don't know yet. Oh, the door, yeah. That's going to give it away. That door opening was an all or nothing kind of play. He needed to surprise someone on the other side. Okay, make it a little bit more noise, but They're on him, and he's going to be going down. I still like that. That was pretty cool.
I did too. I thought if he had gotten that kill in Vent, I think he would have won that. That was like the start of the JW things.
Yes.
I have spacebar and mouse wheel to jump, but, and this is a very useless piece of information, I only use the mouse wheel to jump in like Celebration when the round's over. I don't actually use it for any kind of gameplay. I just hop around in a circle.
How do you bunny jump with spacebar? It's not possible.
I just don't.
Moses. You have to.
Still beat you in every show match.
In every?
Brolin over towards ramp room. Smoke is out. He's got it at the perfect time. One kill with the Deagle. But the AKs are just going to be relentless. And although this play from Twist, that could be everything.
Glaive, he's just running. Twist must be so confused. Like, where did he go? This is so strange. Surely there is no world in which... Well, there is a world in which Glaive... Never mind that, Moses. Didn't say that.
Well, he is eventually going to be taken out. Magis should know this is one of the events. He's got the double kill.
I don't know. Nice double for me. Triple overall. It's going to be Crims to try and bring this one back. Sip right underneath him and peeking him with the smoke did not work out. 9-6 in favor of Astralis in the first half here on Nuke. That is still a really, really good first half score. We'll see how it goes in the second half coming back after the break.
They don't want all that. They don't want all that. Die before you cry out. It's the only way to live. You can be without a secret. So far from close, it's so hard to find my destiny. Try not to drift apart, 'cause you'll be right back at the start. And I don't wanna keep on falling. I gotta stay recalling memories we've lost and found. Explain to me what it's all about.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half coming up here. Second map between Fnatic and Astralis. And, well, I don't know. It's too soon to tell. Too early to tell, I would say. But Astralis, they are looking like they have a pretty good lead. Things are looking smooth at the moment.
Well, they also looked, in my opinion, more comfortable on this map, which shouldn't come as any kind of surprise. But that being said, Fnatic still in this fight. I think they did enough to give some hope for this second half. I think one of the troubling things is Dupree is on a great game. 18-7 for him in the first half, looking to continue things on the CT side. Smokes come up for the cross. Glaive isn't there in time to just shoot some random bullets into that smoke, but Magisk, oh, he just gets down the stairs, but he realized it. That's not a good fight for him to take. That one is good for dupreeh, but doesn't commit.
A little bit of chaos, and now they're back up again. dupreeh gonna pick up a kill there on Brolin, and Twist with the instant return. Oh, that could have been a smooth one there, but dupreeh missing a couple of shots. Has him doing, actually picks up the Glock, doesn't even reload, just goes for the kill. What a play, and back for more! I can't believe he just did that. Now it's a 2-on-4, and he wants more. He's gonna get shot down by JW. Absolutely checks him before he even touches the ground, but that was so unbelievably smooth, and now it's Sip to cover it up there, taking down JW, and Crim's in a lot of trouble, and he can't get the turnaround. They're gonna pick up the pistol. That's a 10th round for Astralis.
And he's just laughing. What a gamer. That is just pure improv the whole way through. Disgusting performance from dupreeh. These are such perfect first bullets. Both times.
What's the movie?
Even the decision he makes when the call comes in that they're coming up vents and they're coming through squeaky door just to push into hut, and he just trades places with his T side. The fact that he opens up that possibility for that flank to come in through door, Fnatic has to, it takes so much attention from Fnatic at that upper bomb site.
I'm blanking on this. What's the movie where they have like a gun that's inside of their sleeves and it like pops out? Is that?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
It's the one. It's called. It's the one where they're all like gun monks or whatever. The one with what's his face? Oh God.
Book of Eli? No.
It's called.
I thought it was that one. That's crazy.
Oh,
we'll get it. We'll get it. Take your time. I'll take this round away. You sit there and think. You.
I'm just saying. It didn't even look like he dropped the gun. It looked like it
you've
just.
Got 2 more lifelines, Anders. You can.
I could check the internet, can't I? Like
that's one of them.
That would be the way to do it, wouldn't it?
Search. Well, nice shot from Glaive outside. The auto shotguns all over the map. dupreeh and Device each have those.
Equilibrium. That's what I was talking about.
Okay.
So that it just popped into his hand. It was so quick, and he got 2 kills with it. Auto shotgun is going to get one, but Device will go down with it, so.
Pick a fight that you don't normally see the auto shotgun taking.
Not every day, right?
Yeah, and those deagles don't get a whole lot done. 11-6, Fnatic in control.
The sawn-off has really disappeared from use, hasn't it? People don't like it anymore.
It's difficult to, I mean, on the CT side with a shotgun, right, you can put it in the correct position. On the T side with a shotgun, you really kind of have to work to get it in a good, I mean, there's a reason why we only ever really saw it on T side on Cobble drop room.
Yeah.
And even then it was only JW. Again, JW things.
Just JW. Well, round number 18 about to begin. Fnatic really need to make something work here. It's the setup.
Seems like
Molotov on Twist, I'm assuming, going to go under the hut.
Yeah, set piece towards that upper bomb site. Crimson Exist might be able to wrap around outside depending on the timing of everything. Glaive is going to be smoked off.
Still plenty of time on the clock, but it seems like they are getting ready for this one. Oh, they're going to get absolutely stopped here. That was not bad at all. Exist could have gone down as well. The timing was just so good. dupreeh missing the chance with the auto shotgun. Now it's Magisk to see if he can follow it up. He's going to get the first one. Easy spray on the second. And there's a flank as well, I think, in the meantime. So JW, well, running out of time fairly quickly. Should be dead. He's definitely dead. Ooh, okay, still not knifed. I'm just saying. Still.
I can always count on Zibnix. Magisk inside of the bomb site. I mean, Astralis so good at reacting to situations. This is Fnatic setting up, Glaive coming through a smoke, coming outside, finding one kill, damaging another, getting some information. You start to know the numbers. And that gives them time to react. And even though, I mean, Fnatic does a good job of burning through the defense and getting decent trades, you still have Magisk, one of the best players in the world, sitting inside the bomb site, just waiting.
Yeah, I think he'd taken no damage as well at that point. He just felt very comfortable behind the silo there. But we're back within the execute from Twist up there. He still has a Molotov. They still want to say... That Molotov is fine almost no matter what, and it's kind of cool that he can throw the heaven smoke from up there too, but I don't know if it's enough. Especially with the lack of rifles, it might get tricky.
It seems like they're setting up for a very similar play, maybe less bodies outside. Twist in lobby, JW waiting in the door room. staggered throws of the smoke, but utility just plumes all over. There's, what, 5 smokes on the board on the map right now. A lot of information denial, but it is going to be a burst towards this upper bomb site. Magisk is here, so is dupreeh.
These flashbangs that are going to come through the ceiling here, they are just going to have to be so good. Otherwise, none of this is really going to matter. dupreeh pushing in right as the Executor's on the way, and that actually stops them inside of the hut. And they are getting really chewed up there. dupreeh with a nice defense, triple in the round for him, which puts him at an overall scoreline of what? Can we figure that out? 24-9. Well, that's definitely something.
That's pretty damn good. Those flashbangs actually weren't even that bad for a fact. dupreeh fights most of his blind, as you can see, just using his own covering fire to get a better position, and he just handles everything that comes his way. 13-6, now a 7-round lead for Astralis, looking to close this series out 2-0, and this has a spot at the Lanxess Arena on the line.
Yes, everybody wants that. I mean, I think most people were expecting that Astralis were going to get there, but at the same time, Fnatic have actually looked like a really cool team lately, so I don't know. I wasn't expecting this at all. I definitely thought it'd be way more of a fight, but it feels like, I don't know, Astralis picked the right time to really up the level. Oh, that's not bad at all. Could have been a really cool one-way. It looked like it was going to work out as well, but Crims will find the victory regardless, and Device, unusual angle to win the fight there.
Oh, can he get away in time? This is going to be tough. Roland dropping down. Flashbang doesn't affect him whatsoever. He's on the hunt. I think he's closer, but he did not want to turn the corner. He did not want to challenge that AWP. Crims with low HP, it's his responsibility to try and clear out Secret, but Xyp9x is just going to be too good, too much of an advantage in that fight. And all Fnatic have left to do is to go to this lower bomb site because Astralis has just, backed off and played it passively. This might be the one benefit they have, the timing for Device. He gives up that angle to check the other, and he returns to both Fnatic players staring right at him.
Oh, that bomb plant, though. They can't really cover him through the door. The grenade, is it going to land inside? It looked like it maybe did. Brolin going to pick up the kill on Magus. Gets now a 2-on-2. Great recovery from Fnatic so far. Maybe they could spin this into something a little bit more. They do have a kit on either player and a Molotov on Xyp. Always worth keeping an eye on, although Fnatic are just holding on to the bomb site, so hard to know if that's going to make a difference. Good shot for dupreeh, and now Brolin. Yeah, the Molotov landing behind him. He has to do something. Xyp gets the kill, and they're going to retake it, so
just ready for everything. That Molotov, that had to have been just so depressing when you feel the heat of that Molotov dropping right into your position.
Yeah, it isn't going to work out well.
14-6 now. Fnatic almost making that work despite a really tough round, but another great retake and just a great game from dupreeh. Even opening that door, Exist had all the advantages in the world, just immediate kill from dupreeh.
That's in spite of the fact that they got 6 times as many rounds as on Train. I'm just trying to lighten the mood.
I know, I like it. Taking some of the tension away.
I don't know. I sort of feel like if you interviewed Astralis afterwards, even they would say, yeah, we did have one of those days where things really worked out well. Not to try and take anything away from them, it's just that this does seem like a bunch of things are working out remarkably well. Like that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever... Well, there's a gap in that smoke that
fair
created.
enough.
So, I mean, yeah, it might be, a lucky day for Astralis, but, it is that thing we mentioned earlier, creating your own luck. Still, I agree. This Fnatic team, it gives you just enough hope, and I think if you conversely, if you talk to Fnatic, they're going to say, listen, we have really high peaks and we have very low lows. We've seen the high peaks. Tough part is just recently we've been getting the lows, which is unfortunate because this could be such an exciting team with this mix of players.
I really agree, and it is frustrating because I have that same feeling watching them. Like, yeah, it's looking great, and then you get some of these games where it's just not really clicking the way that you would want. JW, who again has really been soldiering on in both these games to try and bring his team online. 35 seconds into 1 versus 5. Not gonna happen. That's 15 rounds on the board for Astralis.
I guess to a certain extent, you might as well go for it.
I mean, I don't think it can actually be done. Like, I don't want to...
I think that's been said in pretty much every 1 versus 5. I don't think anyone looks at any 1 versus 5 situation and says this is this is doable.
No, but it's the fact that it's 30 seconds. The bomb is out by the red container.
Right. Yeah.
How? Maybe we create like a flow chart of options.
Of all the different decisions he would have had to have made.
There's a timeout that will give them some time to discuss how to see if they can make this work. Cheeky little 9-round comeback. It doesn't feel likely at all, does it?
No, it does not. It does not feel likely. And Astralis has just had a phenomenal defense so far. They've actually entirely shut out Fnatic. 6 rounds straight in this second half for Astralis after getting 9 on their T side. And just one more needed to really seal this one up. To get that place in Lanxess, to get that place on the stage. They'll decide whether it's going to be a semifinal or a quarterfinal later on.
And we should really say this as well. This does not mean Fnatic are out of it. And I'm actually really happy about that because I really want to see them get another chance. I actually think this can really work. It's just not good enough yet. Brolin there, quick entry to take down Glaive Dupree, who has been insane this game, shutting them down. More headshots coming through, and he gets a third one. Oh, a fourth as well! Can he get the ace? No, almost! He is 11 HP away from picking up the first ace, but it's 16-6 anyway. And an absolutely monstrous performance out of Dupree. 29 kills.
Dupree just made that upper bomb site look like an aimbot's training map. That is unbelievable stuff. He ends 29-10, a disgusting performance. And for Astralis, 16-1 victory on Train, 16-6 victory on Train. This is a convincing victory from an elite team. And for Fnatic, as you said, not eliminated. They'll get another chance later on to make it onto the big stage, make it into ESL 1 Cologne, the Lanxess Arena. We're ready with the analyst. Take it away, Alex.